Getting the nod on the mound, Robbie Ray. Ready to go, Max Clark. Now at the plate. Checks his swing, appeal to third. Nope, he held back.
First pitch, 7 o'clock.
The 1-0.
To a count you really don't want to give in here. You got to work the edges, really execute a pitch. Hopefully you can get back into this count.
Ball.
Just missed. This one in the air, center field. Merrill settles underneath it, and he makes the catch. And there's one away. Swung on, belted. Deep. That one way back there, and that one's going to land not so much here, but here. He'll touch them all. And it gives him the lead in the first. It's 1-0. One down. Kyle Schwarber comes up to hit here. Drilled in the air out towards right center. Merrill on his way over. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch.
Every day during batting practice, these outfielders get about 10 minutes of balls in the gaps. They practice this, and when the game comes,
that one way inside. Two down, nobody on. In the air, right field. Tatis settles under this one, and that is that. Leading off, Jackson Merrill. And fouled off. Late with the swing there. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Ball in.
Bogart swings through that one. Swing and a miss. And the count is 1-2. Battling here as he fouls it away. The 1-2. Strike three, and that's 2 in a row.
Batting third baseman.
Here's Manny Machado now. Lots of pop at the plate. Outfield playing back almost on the warning track.
Hey!
That's in there. 0-2. That one just misses.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Back to the mound. It hit him. And he beats it. That's a hit. Great try there.
Batting fourth.
Hey, I got to give him credit for busting it down to first to beat out that hit. Speed is obviously not a big part of his game.
The 0-1. Right through there for a strike.
Typically, the outfield defense will play a little bit.
That's strike 3 and the third out. So we take a break.
Now pitching for
Welcome back, and we've got a new arm on the mound to start the second.
50,
Adrian Morejon.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Murakami in the box as he fouls off the first pitch.
Did he go?
Gets a check swing. Appeal to third, and he held up. Here's a 1-1.
Outside, that's a ball.
Line drive, and that's a fair ball. Around first and hustling for second. And he greets the new arm from the bullpen with a double.
Well, that was one of those high percentage advantage counts where batting averages are just so much higher. I'll tell you, when you smoke a line drive into the gap like that, I mean, sure, home runs are king, but I feel like nothing makes you feel like a true professional hitter more than a bolt the other way.
Andrew Jones up to bat next, lays off for a ball. That one fouled hard the other way. No outs, runner on second. The next pitch misses. Ball 2. Center field. Brings it in, and there's one down.
Ball 1.
Swung out, belted. Deep. That one way back there. And that one's going to land not so much here, but here. A 2-run blast. And they add to the lead. It's 3-0.
That one was a hanger, and pitchers typically don't get away with making a mistake like that. And right there, he made him pay.
Here's the catcher, Gabriel Moreno.
Aye.
Rips that one to right. Tatis takes it in for the out. And there's 2 away.
Not fooled at all right there.
So the Padres with a new arm on the mound. Bradley Rodriguez.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Arise measures 5 feet 10 inches, 185 pounds, and he was born in Venezuela. The sliding play at short. Over to first. Got him. Nice play. Bottom half of inning number 2. Digging in, Ty France. That one's in there. That's strike 1. Got him swinging for the strikeout. And that's 4 strikeouts.
Off the plate, ball 1.
In there at the knees for a strike. That's a strike across the top of the zone. Got him swinging.
Batting 7.
2 down, bases empty. And next is the designated hitter, Miguel Andujar. Inside.
Nope, that's inside.
Now pitching, Mason Miller.
The 1-1 is fouled off. Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. 3rd out. New pitcher now, Johnny Brito.
Number 76, Johnny Brito.
Takes it in for the out.
Really nice job to get your first out of the ball game.
Richmond, right fielder Carlos Beltran.
This one in the air. 2 down. 2 outs, base is empty. And Kyle Schwarber will come up. 0 for 1 with a fly out to center. The 0-1. Out to short. Oh, great grab on the dive. Fires to first, and he gets him. Nicely done. As we go to the last of the 3rd. Here's Gavin Sheets now, left-hand bat.
Gavin Sheets.
Line drive, base hit. And the leadoff man aboard.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Other than ripping one into the gap or blasting one over the wall, there aren't a whole lot of hits that are more satisfying than a nice line drive into center field. So that definitely felt good.
And a swing and a miss. One out. Back to the top of the order now. Jackson Merrill, the next up for the Padres. And a strike on the outside edge.
Wow, just a beautiful backdoor slider right there. If you've got any chance of hitting.
He holds it in, 2 away. He was a strikeout victim his first time. Pop foul out of play off to the right. 0-1. They're down to their final strike. Cut on and miss, struck him out, and that's the ball game. A shutout.
Max Clark, ready to roll. Squares it up. Tatis in high gear. This one is trouble. Around first, heading for 2. And 1 pitch into the inning, it's a leadoff double.
Batting second, right fielder
Carlos Beltran, ready to go with the go-ahead run at second. Hard ground ball to second. 1 away. Kyle Schwarber steps up with the go-ahead run at third. No bite.
That's out.
Powers one deep. Gonna need a trampoline. And that lands inside the party porch for a home run. You don't luck your way into red diamond status, that's for sure. Out of the bullpen now for the Padres, Bradley Rodriguez. He's into the game with the bases empty. Kazuma Okamoto steps into the batter's box to face the fresh arm. Here's the pitch. Line drive, and that's a base hit into left. That'll play. That'll play. Nice swing. Munetaka Murakami approaches the box as a parallel 4 card. Late with the swing there. On the ground, and it squirts through the infield. Lead runner makes the turn at second. Red diamonds are a ball player's best friend. Andrew Jones up now with runners at first and second.
Hey!
66ers have 2 runners aboard. Hangs in there. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. And there's a hit. You weren't going to be denied in that AB.
Batting 7th, shortstop C.J.
Johnny
Abrams.
Brito on the mound,
Now
working
pitching
as a
for
bronze
the
card.
Padres,
And he steps
number
right into a
76,
bases-loaded jam.
Johnny Brito.
That's ripped to right, down the line. And it's foul. And the 0-1. Swung on, and this one is smacked. Still up there. It clears the wall here at Petco for a home run. The breaking ball wasn't fooling him. That was a beautiful play. Don't blame you one bit for pressing that replay button. The dugout is high-fiving, and the hits keep coming. This is a dream start for your squad. Fastball in the air. Merrill sets underneath it. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. 2 gone. A member of the New Threads series steps to the plate, Luis Arraez. That wasn't even close to the zone. Ripped on a line to center. And that's a base hit. So he gets on base and keeps it going.
Now batting for Richmond, center
Max
fielder,
Clark
Max
shuffles
Clark.
into the box. Lifted in the air to right center. Merrill on the move into the alley. Makes the grab. Nice play after the long run. Jackson Merrill leads us off. Gets the bat to it, but foul. And the pitch. Gets him swinging. Xander Bogaerts strolls to the dish to square off against a member of the Tops Now series. Hits it on the ground to the right side. Base hit. In steps Manny Machado. You do not want to make a mistake against this guy. Dinero. Powers one deep. Perfect off the bat, and it's going to leave the yard. Making it look easy out there with that swing. A great job of attacking the fastball. All over it. Fernando Tatis Jr. gets a chance to keep chipping away at the deficit following the home run. Looks like me swinging. Tatis waits. A strikeout for the Tops Now series. Ty France, the next card off the deck. Smooth. Lefty sets, kicks, fires. Fastball, strike 3, inning over. The Friars play 2 runs in the frame, and now they're down by 4.
Now pitching for
David
the
Morgan, the new
Padres,
arm on the mound to start the second.
number 66,
Carlos Beltran
David
strides to the plate,
Morgan.
ready to test the
Leading
new
things
arm.
off, right fielder Carlos Beltran.
Fights it away. Not biting. Here comes the 1-2. Puts the slider in play. Bogaerts settles under it, brings it in. Leadoff hitter retired in the second. Kyle Schwarber now at the plate. You really hurt the baseball's feelings last time this card was up. Maybe apologize after the game. In the air, headed to right center. Merrill drifting under it. Hauls it in. And 2 gone. Now at the plate, Kazuma Okamoto. Not tempting you. Check swing appeal, and they rule it a ball. 66ers, 2 down, nobody on. In the air, out to right. Tatis drifts under it. Makes the grab, and that's the inning. Sung-Mun Song leads off with his team playing from behind. Fouls it. Crosses the zone for a strike. Bangs another. That's 3 consecutive strikeouts. Miguel Andujar shuffles to the plate. Money. It's the sweeper that misses. The count is 1 ball and 2 strikes. Hanging tough. Sit down. Strikeout number 5 in the books. Jake Cronenworth is up now for the Padres. Rolled over to the shortstop. Abrams handles the chance. That's the inning. 2 innings.
For the
Yuki
Padres,
Matsui in the game, taking over on the mound.
Yuki Matsui.
Check swing, did he go? And it's ruled a ball. And the 1-0. In the air, headed to left. Andujar moves under it. Makes the catch. And there's 1 down. Andrew Jones steps in. Single to center his first time up.
Andrew Jones.
Drops it. Regathers and makes a throw.
No, he's safe.
The misplay cost them the out.
Now batting for
C.J.
Richmond,
Abrams
shortstop,
at the
C.J.
dish with a runner on first. Here comes the pitch. Runner breaks for second. And that's a stolen base. Not even close. Starts fastball, fastball. Swung on and lifted to right. Tatis parked under it. Jones tagging up. And moves up to third. Now 2 away. Gabriel Moreno digs in. Came up empty first time up. 0 for 1. Swung on and lifted towards the gap. And no one can run it down. Runner from third comes across. It's 7-2. Luis Arraez next to hit after the RBI single. Sweet spot. Look at it go. Out of here for a home run. Wasted absolutely no time in that at bat. Swinging at the first pitch. You can't draw it up any better. Wandy Peralta takes over on the hill. The Padres make the move for a new arm following the 2-run homer. Line to left. It falls, and suddenly there's a lot of real estate out there. Clark, round second, headed for third. The relay, and he's into third on the slide. So up next to the dish, Carlos Beltran. First pitch, fly ball in deep. This is hit well. I don't think anyone is going to catch this one unless it's a fan. There it goes, home run. That's what it looks like when you step in the box with a game plan. This is a moment worth saving. The aura. Are kids still saying aura? Kyle Schwarber digs in at the plate after the 2-run homer. Oh, 1 to start. Gets a piece of the 2-strike slider. And that got him pretty flush.
That got him.
So the hit by pitch puts a runner on first, and now at the plate, Kazuma Okamoto. Hit on the ground up the middle. That's out number 3. Ready now for the final frame. Where has the time gone? You're playing from ahead and only 3 outs away from winning a stronghold. Deep breaths. Silky. Strike 3 and only 2 outs to go. Now the center fielder, Jackson Merrill. That was Phil. Two strikes and no balls. That's a strikeout, and now just 1 out away from a win. Down to the final out here in San Diego. Connects and hammers 1 to left. Jones trying to get to it, and you've locked down the stronghold.
8, 7, 6, 5, 4,
The 66ers take this 3-inning affair. Another day
All right, ready to get underway. Max Clark getting ready to hit. Swing and a ground ball. France steps on the bag. One pitch and one
batting
out.
second, right fielder Carlos Beltran.
Liner, base hit. Around first and hustling for second. Well, he thought about two, but he's back to first safely.
Wastes no time there. I don't know how he's able to shoot that pitch the other
Schwarber.
way and still put something on it. That pitch was inside, and he let it get really deep. So, pretty incredible hands.
They put the tag on him, and that's digging in. Jackson Merrill. And that one clips the corner. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike two. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Bogarts, who wears that number 2 on his back for his idol, Derek Jeter.
Quickly in an 0-2 hole, you're going to have to give something up here in terms of power if you want to put the ball in play with any authority.
The 0-2. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. Here's Machado.
Hey!
First two hitters get punched out on strikes. Take some notes from the dugout. When you get your chance, go up there and hit the ball hard somewhere.
Fights it off. He'll see another. 2 down, nobody on. Got him. Strikes out the side to be.
Pitching for
New pitcher
the
now,
Padres,
Adrian Morejon.
number 50,
And we all know about his slider. It's just
Adrian
filthy, man.
Morejon.
And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
On the ground, right side. On to France. Leadoff man retired here in the second. And here's the first baseman, Munetaka Murakami. Check swing called strike. Strike 1. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. So the go-ahead run is on base with a knock.
He was all over that one. Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there was just no one there to knock it down.
This one chopped on the ground, but foul. 0-1 now. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. And the go-ahead run into scoring position. 1 away.
Batting 7.
Here's C.J. Abrams now.
Abrams.
Got to be careful with a slugger like this because he can turn it into a 3-run game in the blink of an eye. Two on, 1 out. Line drive, base hit. Here comes the runner. Fires it to the plate. It's offline, and he scores. And it's 1-0.
Batting 8th, catcher Gabriel Moreno.
Here's the pitch. It's a double steal. There's the ball. Throw to third. Too late. Safe. Double steal. Ground ball left side. Lay at the plate. Not in time. He's safe. And they lead by 2.
Now pitching for
Righty
the
reliever out of the
Padres,
pen. Brad
number
Glay
72,
Rodriguez.
Brad Glay
First and second. 1
Rodriguez.
out. Luis Ariz stands in. Throw to second. Safe.
Runner!
Here's the pitch. Both runners on the move. That's in for a strike. Throw to third. Safe. Double steal. Swung on. Belted. Deep. That one way back there. And that one's going to land. Not so much here, but here. A monster shot to right. And they tack on to their lead. It's 5-zip. In the air out to center. Bogarts grabs it on the run.
That's a really nice play, ranging back into the outfield for that catch. We all know those can be a little tricky, especially if the wind's swirling around out there.
Beltran in the box here and fouls it off for strike one. 2 down, nobody on. Hit on the ground to the right side. On to France, and they're happy to just get off the field after that frame. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Here's the cleanup hitter for the Padres, Fernando Tatis Jr.
Yeah.
Fernando Tatis Jr. signed by the White Sox 2015 for $700,000. And then eventually moved in the James Shields trade in June of 2016. So 2 strikes on Tatis. Make it 4 strikeouts in a row. Just cruising along.
Hey! Ball, that's outside.
Swing and a miss. And the count 1-2. Another one. That's 5 straight strikeouts. Sung Money Sung in the box with 2 gone and takes a look at a called strike. Comes up empty. That's strike 2. Strike 3, and now 6 strikeouts in a row.
For the Padres.
We're back to start the third, and there's a new arm on the mound, Johnny Brito.
Johnny Brito.
And with the big deficit on the scoreboard, he almost has to just put that out of his mind. Every outing matters for relievers and their numbers, but I think it's tough to get up for this type of appearance the same way you would for
Now
one in a
batting
close
for the
game.
66ers.
Next to
Third
hit,
baseman,
Kazuma Okamoto. 0 for 1, he grounded out in his first at bat. Grounds 1 to short. Bogarts handles the chance. Whips it to first. First 2 batters retired here in the top of the third. There's a swing and a drive. That's back. Up against the wall and back here in San Diego. Now the DH for the Padres, Miguel Andujar. And that one fouled off. The 0-1. Swings through that one for strike 2. Got him swinging for the K. 7 in a row by way of the K. That one hammered, but pulled foul. Right through there for a strike. In the air, left field. Takes it in for the out. Last chance for the Padres. Freddie Fermin, the next up for the Padres. Ripped, but it curls foul. 2 down, nobody on. That's to third. Zips it across. That finishes the evening's action.
8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
5-0 the final in this one. For Chris. All right, first pitch coming up. Here's the center fielder. And that's how we get started here in Los Angeles. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. A leadoff single, and the go-ahead run is aboard.
He was all over that one. Smashed that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infield.
Runner on the goal. That's in for a strike. Throw safe. That's a stolen base. And the go-ahead run is now in scoring position. Ball one there.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
Breaking ball misses down and away. To third, and that chance handled. Throws across the diamond. Nice play off the bounce for the out. So now with one away and a man at second. Now it's the shortstop. Swung on, belted. Carrying well. Gone! Big Dog's gotta eat. A two-run homer, and it gives him the lead in the first. It's 2-0.
Well, he went up there 0-0 looking to do damage. I think he had his sights set on that pitch. He went and got it and circled the bases.
On the ground to the left. Slings to first in time. 2 outs, base is empty. Here comes Schwarbs to the plate. Pulled hard, but it's a foul ball. And that one hammered. Carrying well. And that one becomes property of the beast. Kyle Schwarber goes deep. It's their second home run of the inning. And they tap.
Number 59, Evan Phillips.
Now fly ball to right center. Tucker under it. And that's the third out. Andy Pajes steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Ball
No,
one
that's
low.
down.
Pretty rare location right there, right down the middle. This guy paints the edges. I'm not sure if you're going to see that pitch again as a hitter.
And a swing and a miss. Carter looking for the K.
Ball, that's out.
So the Dodgers are going to have to try and come from behind and try and get that offense going. Popped up. Should have this one. 2 away.
Bill, that was a pitch you got to crush. Unbelievable that he missed it right there. And I'm telling you, he's going to be frustrating with himself until his next at bat.
Freddie Freeman in the box now. No balls and a strike. Stays alive. Got him. Inning over.
For the Dodgers.
Welcome back, and we've got a new arm on the mound to start the second. Jack Dreyer.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Dreyer, a 6'2 southpaw. He features a slider, a four-seamer, and he occasionally uses a curve. On the ground, Freeman. He steps on the bag, 1 out in the second. So up next, Kazuma Okamoto.
Ball one.
Hammered down the right side, but foul. Here's a 1-1. What a stop to first. Pretty nice play
You're
there.
out.
Liner caught it second. Back here at Dodger Stadium, bottom half of inning number 2, Max Muncy steps to the plate for the Dodgers. And the lefty with the 0-1. One thing with Max Muncy, and it'll be interesting to see what he throws here. He hammers the fastball. Got him looking. One gone here.
Yeah.
There's a sinker at the knees for a strike. Gonna count
Ball,
1-2.
that's in.
Well, he missed badly with that 0-2 fastball. Hitter has to understand, probably wants to try to put him away with that pitch, so got to stay ready for it.
Here's Kyle Tucker.
Hey.
And that drops in for a
Now
strike.
pitching, Mason Miller.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
For the Dodgers.
We're back to start the third, and there's a new arm on the mound, Brock Stewart.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
And it finds its way through for a hit. And a good start to the inning.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Timing on the swing was good, able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
Runner takes off, pitch in for a strike. Safe at second, and that was not close. Man at second.
Well,
Off
these
the plate,
guys
ball
doing
one.
a good job of simply getting the bat on the ball in this game, and the numbers back that up. It's tough to remember the times they've actually swung and missed at a pitch because it really hasn't happened. They've made contact on nearly 100% of their swings.
Makes the grab on the run. Runner tags at second.
That was just a great jump and route to the ball. Well, it had to be. If he was going to cover all that ground and bring in that sinking liner, that's the way it had to be done. Nice job.
Line drive, base hit. Runner from third in to score. It's an RBI single, and they lead by 4.
Waste no time there. So impressive that he didn't get tied up or jammed on that pitch inside. Instead, good quick hands allowed him to get the barrel to.
Runner on the go.
Ball,
Pitch
that's out.
misses. And that's a stolen base, not even close. The 1-0. There's a swing and a miss.
Wow, good luck catching up to that one.
Check swing. He went. And the count is 1-2.
That's a ball.
That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. The 2-2 on the way. And there's
That's
a ball.
3.
Runner at second here, one gone. This one in the air, center field. Pajes on his way over. 2 away now.
Now pitching for the Dodgers.
New pitcher for the
number
Dodgers,
49,
Blake Trinan.
Blake
Well, they need someone to stop the
Trinan.
bleeding and keep the score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
Base hit. Rounds third, headed for the plate. He'll score. It's an RBI single. It's 5-0. 2 outs, runner at first. Now it's the switch hitting outfielder, Carlos Beltran. Right through there for a strike. That's towards center. Pajes on the move. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. Back here in L.A. as we go to the last of the third. Miguel Rojas steps to the plate for the Dodgers. On the inside corner for a strike. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. Swings through that one out in front that time. Swing and a miss, and that's strike two. Battling here as he fouls it away.
Ball.
Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. 1-2 now. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Just one out remaining for the Dodgers.
Ball, that's upstairs.
2 down, nobody on. They're down to their final strike. Cut on and miss. Struck him out, and that's the ball game. 5-0. Just about to get underway, and now the center fielder. That's ripped. Base hit. So the go-ahead run is on base with a knock.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. At 110 miles per hour on the exit velo, that thing was screaming.
Runner takes off. Pitching for a strike. Down to second, and he's in there easily, safe with a stolen base. And the go-ahead run is now in scoring position. The 0-1. And that one moves his feet.
Clearly, he was sitting on a fastball right there and just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes.
What a stop. And they get the
He's out.
It's such a great feeling when a team can rely on their shortstop to make a play like that. It builds up confidence for everyone on his team. It might even inspire a few more web gems before the game is over.
Number 2 stands in here. Tried to hold back his swing there, but went around. Up the middle. Takes it himself for one. What a double play that was. Digging in, Jake Mangum.
Hey.
That one catches the zone. 0-2 now. Got him. One gone, bottom half of the first. That's off the mark. And that is ball 1.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
Going to count 1-2.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Ryan O'Hearn at the plate with 2 away. Swings through that one. Pitch misses there, and the count is 1-1. Swings through that one for strike 2. Fights it off. He'll see another. Got him. Strikes out the side to begin.
For the Pirates.
Welcome back, and we've got a new arm on the mound to start the second. Kirby Yates. Got it started a little too early. Strike 1. Fly ball down the line, and that's a foul ball.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball, block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure about, but some way,
hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play. Pulled hard, but it's a foul ball. Here's the 0-2. Line drive. 2 down. So digging in, Carlos Beltran. Hard liner. And that's the 3rd out. Bottom half of inning number 2. Lau at the plate. In there for a strike at the bottom of the zone. Swings and misses. 0-2. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Gets a piece and stays alive. The 0-2.
they tried to get him to go, chase the pitch down and away, but he wouldn't bite.
Got him swinging for the K. Looks like he's picked up right where he left off. And there's a breaking ball that drops in there. Hard hit left side. To first.
Out.
Already 2 out here in the home half of inning number 2. Spencer Horwitz stands in here. Tried to hold back his swing there, but went around. And he grounds one to the right side. And it goes just foul. In the air, left field, down the line. And he can't quite get there. It's a foul ball. On the ground. 3rd out.
For the Pirates.
We're back. And on the mound is the closer, Luke Weaver. Swung out, belted. Deep. That one way back there. And that one's going to land not so much here, but here. He wastes no time on this one, and it gives them the lead in the 3rd. It's 1-0.
Welcome to the game. First pitch out of the bullpen, a tough one. And, you know, he's just trying to get one in there for a strike. And on the other side, as a hitter, it's a great time to be aggressive and let it fly. It's not what they were looking for when they turned to him, but now he's got to find a way to reset.
This one in the air, right field. Valdez towards the line, pulls it down, and he makes the catch. 1 pitch and 1 out. Here's the left fielder, Max Clark. The 0-1. And it's fouled away.
Yeah, this is a good time to step out of the box, take a deep breath, reset. A couple of change-ups. Probably won't see another one here.
The 0-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. 2 away. Ground ball up the middle. Now a jump throw. Pretty nice play there. Back here in Pittsburgh.
Now pitching, Mason Miller.
First pitch just misses. Swings through that one out in front that time. And a count 1-2. Got him swinging for the strikeout. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. On the move. And there are 2 down. Now it's going to be Esmerlin Valdez. Check swing, and he went. And that's strike 1. They're down to their final strike. Got him, and that's the ball game. The final 1-0 for Chris. Just about to get started. Here's the center fielder. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. One down. And a foul ball. Here's your 1. Into center. And that'll fall for a base hit. And the go-ahead run is on base.
Nice swing to drive that pitch up the middle. Could have easily been out in front on the off-speed and pulled off of it, but he was looking to use the big part of the field, and he executed his plan perfectly.
Number 2 at the plate now as he chases after that one. Popped up. Crawford in position. 2 away. Outfield deep here, trying to prevent anything over their heads. Check swing, but he went too far. That's strike 1. Lined, and that's a base hit. The Rosarena gets it in. They hold the runner at second, so another base hit could get us our first run in this one. What a stop. That throw is wide. He has to lunge off the bag to get it. No outs on the play. Bases now loaded. Line drive out towards left field. That's a base hit. 1 runs in. Now a second crosses the plate. It's a 2-run double, and they have the lead.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Fastball off the plate a little bit, but a really nice job of going with it. Punched it to the opposite field for that knock.
Now it's going to be Munetaka Murakami in the dirt. Kicks away from the catcher. No movement on the base. It's ball 1. Second and third, 2 down. To the right side, Young. They limit the damage here. Stepping in, Randy or Rosarena. Hey! Swing and a miss, and it's 0-2. Struck him out swinging. Had him out front for strike 3.
Hike 1.
And that's through there for a strike. 0-2. Fights it off. He'll see another. That one to first. Murakami steps on the bag, and 2 quick outs in the bottom of the first here tonight. Cal Riley in the box now. No balls and a strike. Check swing called strike. That is strike 2. Cut on and miss, struck him out.
Now pitching for the Mariners.
Top of the second. Here's the third baseman, Kazuma Okamoto.
Bazardo.
Nope, that's outside. Ball.
And that one is lifted in the air. Canzone turns to the right on the move. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. Liner, base hit. So the one-out hit turns the lineup over.
Oh, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Absolutely hammered that baseball. Very loud coming off the bat. 107 was the exit velocity.
Runner on the go. Pitch is low. Throw, safe. That's a stolen base. Base hit. Headed for the plate. Throw is high and over his head.
Back-to-back singles. Got the top of the ball a little bit, but not much. That was hit pretty hard through the infield, so I think he'll be happy with that swing. Definitely generous.
Runner takes off. Pitch misses. Throw bounces, and he's in there safely with the stolen base. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Rounds third, headed for the plate. He'll score. It's an RBI single. It's 4-zip. One down. Here's the shortstop at the plate. Swung on, belted. Deep. That one way back there. And that one's going to land not so much here, but here. A two-run shot, and they boost their lead. It's 6-0.
Anytime you have a pitch down the middle of the plate, the percentages go up for the hitter to do damage, even if it's a pretty good sinker like that one. Nice piece of hitting there at the plate.
Now pitching for
Chris
the
Sir
Mariners.
Anthony Dominguez is checked into the game. He's into the game with the bases empty.
Dominguez.
Drilled in the air out towards right center. 2 down.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
Swings and sends a rocket to right. And that is that. Back in Seattle, so now it's the Mariner cleanup hitter, Julio Rodriguez.
This is one of those times when you want to be aggressive. Go ahead and pitch to contact. Let the defense work behind you. You've got a nice, comfortable lead. Don't try to be too fine.
Got him swinging. The high heat, too much on that one. And first offering is fouled off. That one fouled off. Verlander, a righty that throws with power. 43 years young, a former first-round pick back in 2004. Goes out looking for the strikeout, and that's 4 strikeouts. Dominic Canzone in now, takes ball 1 off the plate.
Cold night like tonight, last thing you want to do as a hitter is get jammed or even off the end. Trying to find that sweet spot on the bat. Tell you what, you're going to be trying to catch things out front. So off-speed pitches.
And that's the 3rd out.
Now pitching for
Jose
the
A.
Mariners.
Ferrer gets the ball now.
45.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got to find a way because these batters count the same for his stats, obviously, regardless of the score.
And that one hammered. That's back there. You can kiss it goodbye. That one felt good, and they add to their lead. It's 7-0. That one way inside. Swung on, belted. Deep. That one way back there. And that one's going to land not so much here, but here. They do it again. Back-to-back homers. Now the third baseman, Kazuma Okamoto. Flied to right his first time. On the ground to third. And it gets by him. And he's going to make it to first. And we'll see how they score it. Popped in the air. Left field. Takes it in for the out. And now the center fielder. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. They fired in quickly, so it's first and second with only one away. This one in the air, center field. Rodriguez under it. He makes the grab. Both runners tagging. And the throw's offline, safe
Now
at third.
pitching for the
Michael
Mariners,
Rucker taking
number
over on the mound.
38,
And this is a
Michael
really tough spot to come into
Rucker.
as he tries to keep this one close. You almost have to forget about the runners in scoring position.
Base hit, one run is in. Another comes in to score, and it's a double-digit lead as they're up by 10. Here's the second baseman, 1 for 2. The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. Hit hard, base hit. So that's 2 straight 2-out hits.
On the
to
tag,
third,
yeah.
tag. Back at T-Mobile Park, and stepping in for the Mariners, J.P. Crawford.
No, ball.
On the ground to first, and that chance handled. A flip to the pitcher covering. Quick recovery from the misplay pays off for the out.
6, 5, 4,
Yeehaw!
3, 2, 1, 0.
See if you
Nope,
can go
ball.
upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
The throw to first, and 2 straight set down to begin the bottom of the third.
7, 6, 5,
Number 4 stands in now and watches strike 1.
0.
They're down to their final strike. Outside
Ball.
low. Now 1 and 2. Got him. Ball game. 10-zip your final in this one.
Number 20, ready at the plate, and we're good to go. Rolls it over, should be easy. Meyer to first, now 1 away. Here we go. You always know when a red diamond card is up. Number 27 swings through it for strike 1. That's a base hit. Shout out MLB draft cards. Just another day at the office for you. Now at the plate, number 2. Fly ball left field. Schmidt towards foul ground. Makes the catch. And that's out number 2. and fouls that off. Rolled over, should be easy work. The underhand flip, and that's a nice play. Jung-Hoo Lee in the box, ready to lead off the bottom of the first. Pure.
Hey!
The count is 0-2. Delivers
Outside,
a ball.
that's a ball.
Swings and misses on the fastball. Up in the zone for the strikeout. Matt Chapman is up next for San Francisco.
Nope, that's foul.
Yeah, not touching that one. Got him. Second strikeout of the game. Schmidt in the box now and takes strike one. A swing and a soft liner. That ends the frame. Scooble.
For the Giants.
The Giants make a change on the mound as they turn to Sam Hentges. Kyle Schwarber at the plate now, and that's strike one. Didn't
Ball
tempt you to
left
swing
outside.
there. Hard liner. Lee racing over to make the catch. Carlos Beltran
Batting sixth,
freshly
right
dealt
fielder,
to the plate.
Carlos Beltran.
Hit on the ground, and it goes up the middle for a base knock. You're definitely the right person for this card. Munetaka Murakami at the dish with a runner on first. This is smacked left field line. Fair ball. Beltran around second. It's a rocket double.
Batting eighth, third
Kazuma
baseman,
Okamoto
Kazuma
steps up with a
Okamoto.
go-ahead run at third. On the ground to Matt Chapman.
ball.
And foul ball. Here's the pitch. Base hit. One run is in. That was nice. You know what you're doing with this card. Well, safe to say you just delivered a big moment in this game. Clark, the batter now, as he swings and misses for strike one. In the dirt, nice job behind the plate. Runners stay put, avoiding risk. 66ers, one down with runners at the corners. Hauls it in for the out. Throw
No,
not in
inside.
time, and he's able to get back to avoid the double play. New arm for the Giants, Ryan Walker. He'll do his best to keep this a one-run game. Puts the heater in play. And there's a hit. In comes the runner from third. And they lead by 2. Runner holds at third, so just one across on the play. Runner on the go, trying to take second.
Nope.
Safe. And he easily steals the bag. The 1-0.
No, that's foul.
Just
Nope.
an exploratory
That's inside.
mission. In the air, out to left. Base hit. One run is in. I love red diamonds. Number 2. Not sure what to expect after that first pitch. Swings and lifts one to left. Schmidt digging hard. And that will drop foul. The 66ers already with 4 runs this frame. No question about this one. It's a red diamond homer. That's just a rare card doing rare card things. So that gives them a 6-run lead. I was just thinking we should see that one again.
Now pitching for the
Keaton Wynn
Giants,
in the game, taking over on the mound.
67,
The Giants make the move for a new
Wynn.
arm following the 2-run homer. Hit hard, and that gets through. You know how to unlock this card's potential, don't you? Now a chance for Kyle Schwarber. Fastball in the air. Lee on the move. Brings it in for the 3rd out. They send double. Welcome back to San Francisco. Rafael Devers leads things off and down by 6. Fouls it. Fast play, but a slow dance. Strikes him out. You handled that at bat with total poise. So up next to the dish, Willie Adames. Willie ready. Zips a fastball, but off target. That was filthy. It's a strikeout. The outlier does its magic. Up next for San Francisco, Harrison Bader.
Ball.
Skubal ready and fires. Fouls it off. Popped up right field. Beltran under this one. Hauls it in to end the inning. 6 up and 6 down. And it's still a 6-run game.
For the Giants.
So now we see the righty reliever out of the pen, Spencer Bivens. Swings, puts it on the ground to short. Adames, throw to first. 1 gone now. Now the first baseman, Munetaka Murakami. He's 1 for 1 with a double and a run scored. Fights it off. Here comes a pitch. That's down, a base hit. No luck required with you in that card. Kazuma Okamoto in the box with a runner on first. Smash down the left field line. Heading for the chalk. And that's a foul ball. Murakami, the runner at first with 1 out. Stays with it. Foul. The pitch. Still breathing. On the ground. This could be 2. There's 1. Throw to first.
He's safe.
Now at the plate, Max Clark. 0 for 1, looking to change that here. That's ripped to right, down the line. Lee on the move to the left. To the wall, and he can't reach it. 66ers with a runner aboard. Rolled over to the shortstop. Adames handles the chance. Easy out. Final frame, and you should be feeling good right about now. You're in the driver's seat. Now it's time to visualize and attack. Visualize and attack. You can do it. Scooble gets the swing and a miss. Strike three, and only 2 outs to go. Marcelo Meyer gets his first at bat here in the final frame. Scooble back to work. That was saucy. That's a strikeout, and now just 1 out away from a win. Down to the final out here in San Francisco. Rodriguez in the box now, no balls and a strike. Not letting him blink. 1 strike away from a victory in Conquest. And the stronghold belongs to you. The 66ers take this 3-inning matchup. Tarek Scooble records the win with you on the sticks. Coincidence? I think not. Number 20 up first, and we're ready to rumble.
Center fielder, number 20.
Hauls it in. Here's the catcher, number 27. Rolled over, should be easy work. Arenado to first, 2 away. Swung on and connects. That's a knock as they get a runner on base. Number 8 digs in. First pitch, and the runner goes.
Hey!
And that's a stolen base, not even close. The 0-1 now. Rolls 1 over. Whips it across, easy out, and that ends the inning. Gabriel Moreno leads us off. Buckets. Smash down the left field line. And that's a foul ball. That's a strikeout, and you earned it.
Batting second.
Geraldo Perdomo now at the plate.
Perdomo.
Whip with the slider, and it's a strike. Two-strike foul. That's a confident way to end it at bat. That's got to feel good. Here's Ketel Marte at the dish. Great with the bat, but also versatile with the glove. We've seen him play all over the field in his career. 0-2 the count now. Still alive at the plate. Strike three. Strikes out the side here in the first.
Pitching for the
Kevin
Diamondbacks,
Ginkel now on the mound.
Number 37, Kevin Ginkel.
Hit on the ground to second. Marte. One gone now. Carlos Beltran deals himself into the box.
Beltran.
Swings and lifts one to center. Tawa under this one. Makes the catch. Two gone. And now it's Munetaka Murakami. On a line towards center. Makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. Corbin Carroll ready to roll. Wow, that was nasty. Gets under the slider. And it's caught for the out. Arenado in the box. Comes up empty with a swing there. Swings and laces one into left field. Gets down, base hit. Had him on the ropes 0-2, but he found a way to punch back. Jordan Love comes in as the pinch runner.
10,
Now up for Arizona, Max Kepler. Up in the kitchen with Gesso for a strike. The heater misses for a ball. Great pitching. You own that at bat. Lourdes Gurriel Jr. is up now for the Diamondbacks. Tag safe. Stole the base. Someone get him a compass. Heart of a lion.
pitching for the
So now we
Diamondbacks,
see the righty reliever
number
out of the pen,
45,
Taylor Clark. He comes into this game in a critical spot. In the air to center. Tawa calling for it. Takes it in for the out. Max Clark steps in the box for the first time today, and it's in the final inning. That's ripped into the outfield. He hauls it in, 2 away. So up next to the dish, number 20. Came up empty first time up, 0 for 1. Fly ball left field. Kepler settling under it. Makes the grab, and that's the inning. Back here in the desert, Ildemaro Vargas gets us going this inning. Heart of the plate. Swings and lifts one to left. Clark towards the chalk. Near the line and makes the catch. And that's the first out of the inning. Tawa
Inside,
in the box
ball
here
one.
lets that one go for a ball. Count runs to 1-1. That is Feta up in the zone. Swings and lifts one to left center. Clark gets there. He's under it. Squeezes it. Now 2 away. Gabriel Moreno steps in. That's
Ball
the fastball. Been his most trusted pitch so far. Throwing bubbles for strikes. Front foot heavy. 1 pitch away from extras. Strike 3. 3 up, 3 down.
pitching for the Diamondbacks,
Cade Stroud on the mound, working as a bronze card. A runner on second to deal with in this situation.
Runner.
There goes the runner.
Ball.
Save!
He beat the
They
throw.
steal a base in a huge spot. That is big. Good contact, and this should allow the run to score. Brings it in. Leadoff hitter retired in the fourth. A big run scores on the sac fly. And it's a one-run game. In the air, out to center. Tawa standing under it. Hauls it in, 2 away. Number 8 up next to the dish. Fastball connects. Tawa glamping under it. Makes the catch, inning over. Geraldo Perdomo leads things off in the bottom of the fourth. Fights it away. Ground ball with some heat to the hot corner. Throws across the diamond. 1 down in the bottom of the fourth. Here's a diamond card at the plate. Ketel Marte went down on strikes first time up. Takes a lead with 1 gone. Got him in a blender. Got him. That's out number 2. And now just 1 away from the win. Down to the final out here in Phoenix. Corbin Carroll fouls away the first offering. 2 strikes and no balls. 1 strike away from a victory in Conquest. And you've claimed the stronghold. Number 20 leads off, and we're ready to roll from St. Petersburg. That's a strike to lead us off in this Conquest matchup. Swings, puts it on the ground to second. Throws to first.
Got him.
In time. Red diamond card stepping in. No big deal. In the air to right. DeLuca on the move. Hauls it in, and there's 2 away. Number 2 now at the plate. Swings and connects. Hit hard for a single, and just like that, they get a base runner here in the first. That's ripped to right down the line. And that's a foul ball. Runner on first with 2 away. Fastball in the air. Mullins coming on quickly. Makes the grab after a long run. Chandler Simpson leads off the bottom of the first. In the air, headed to left. Clark calling for it. Squeezes it. And that's the first out of the inning. Johnny DeLuca steps to the plate for Tampa Bay. Yes. That's strike 2, and a pitch that you could throw again here. Hangs in there. Cutter in the air. Beltran under it. Brings it in. 2 away. Next to the plate for Tampa Bay, Junior Caminero. On the ground, and it squirts through the infield. Around first, heading for 2. And that keeps the inning going. Yandy Diaz, ready to go with a go-ahead run in scoring position. Starts the at-bat with a ball. Did you feel that breeze? I did. Doesn't connect. He was late. You took charge and
Pitching for the Rays.
the Rays make a change on the mound as they turn to Garrett Clevenger.
Clevenger.
Kyle Schwarber in the box as he fouls off the first pitch. No balls and 2 strikes. Lives to see another pitch. Keeps battling. Not done yet. Survives. Not all pitches that wander are lost. Delivers a ball. One gone now. Carlos Beltran ready to hit.
Nope, that's foul.
66ers. One down, bases empty. Swings and lifts one to right center. DeLuca making his way towards it. Hauls it in. Now 2 away. Munetaka Murakami is now at the plate. Smashes one deep. Headed back. It bounces off the wall. What did you expect? Red Diamonds don't chip, they cut.
Batting 8th, the third baseman, number 7.
Kazuma Okamoto ready to go with the go-ahead run at
Now
second.
pitching for the Rays, number 49, Kevin
Count is 0-1.
Kelly.
What was that? Base hit. Murakami rounds third, headed for the plate. And he's in for a run. They jump in front. Such a nice swing. You earned that base hit with it. Max Clark up now following that critical go-ahead single. Gift wrap to first. He'll do it himself, and that's the inning. Jonathan Aranda hits leadoff this frame. All day. It's 0-2. Got it. Second strikeout of the game. Hicks in the box now. No balls and a strike. Fastball good for a strike. Staying alive. Strike 3 and strikeout number 3. So up next to the dish, Cedric Mullins. Hit hard, and that gets through. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive. Williamson in the box with a runner on first.
Miller.
That's a ball. Bears down for a strike. Put that one in the toaster. Slider in the air. And it stays fair. Around second, headed for third. And that keeps the inning alive. Carson Williams ready to go with the tying run in scoring position. That's the high mozzarella. Good slider. Cool, calm, and collected.
Pitching for the Rays.
So they turn to the righty out of the pen, Tyler Wells. He'll do his best to keep this a one-run game. Swings and makes solid contact. They get a leadoff single and a base runner to start the third.
Now batting, the catcher,
Number 27 deals himself into the box. Runner breaks, and it's a great jump.
Ball.
Safe. That's an easy stolen base. Here's the 1-0. This ball doesn't stand a chance. A red diamond, no doubter. And you don't get that swing with just any card.
That'll do.
That gives them a 3-run lead here in the late stages. That's right. Run it back. Number 2 in the box now and take strike 1. Swing and blast one to center. Mullins camps under it. Puts it away for the out. In the box, number 8. Oh, 1 the count. And it finds its way through for a hit. Who needs luck when you got stick skills like this? Kyle Schwarber at the dish with a runner on first. He's 0 for 1 so far today. Gets the bat to it, but foul. A swing-free zone. Drilled to left field. Makes the catch. And there's 2 down.
Now pitching for the
Mason
Rays,
Englert, the new pitcher.
59.
Carlos Beltran
Mason
comes to the plate following the pitching
Englert.
change. Rolls it over, should be easy. Tosses to first, play made, and that ends the inning. Chandler Simpson steps up with nobody on. Infield on their toes. Gotta get the ball to first quickly against this speed. And he can't hang on to the throw to first. Stepping in, Johnny DeLuca. Slider
Ball,
misses for a
inside.
ball. In the air, headed to center. Makes the grab, 1 away.
Come on at 10, 9, 8, 7.
Junior Caminero fouls away the first offering. Provolone up in the zone alone. Am I right? That's a strikeout, and now just 1 out away from a win. 1 out to go at the trot.
Ball 1.
Diaz up to bat next and lays off for a ball. You confused him there. 1 strike away from a victory in Conquest. A hundo ball game. It's a wrap. The 66ers take this 3-inning matchup.
One down. Ryan Howard stands in for the Phillies. Lined into left center, and that should be extra bases. Bohm around second, headed for third. Hung up in a rundown now. The relay throw, and he's got no chance. He's out. We head to the bottom of the second, and now for the Phillies, Ryan Howard. Little chopper rolls foul. And now the 0-1.
That's a ball.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
In the air to left center. He's back here in Philadelphia. Bottom half of inning number 2. Ryan Howard stands in for the Phillies. Back to the mound. It hit him. Safe at first, and now after the play, we'll check up.
Not a surprise he's off to a good start in this one, given he enjoys playing so much at home. Let's see if he can make it 2 for 2.
The Braves leading by 5. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Swing and a ball lifted left field. Bottom of the second, and now it's the cleanup spot for the Phillies.
Number 6,
Ryan Howard.
Ball.
The 1-0. Swung out, belted. Deep. That one way back there, and that one's going to land. Not so much here, but here. First and second, 1 out. Ryan Howard stands in for the Phillies. 1 for 2. Nice. First and second, 1 out. Ryan Howard, and a dangerous hitter coming to the plate. Foul ball there. Two on, 1 out. Swing. Now it's the cleanup hitter for the Phillies, Ryan Howard. That one kicks away from the catcher. Throw into third, and he's out easily. Man at second. What? First and second, 1 out. Ryan Howard will hit next. That one fouled off. 2 on, 1 out. Sliced hard but foul. Here's the 0-2. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Swung out, belted. Deep. That one way back there, and that one's going to land. Not so much here, but here. So 2 down. Ryan Howard stands in for the Phillies.
Hey, ha!
The 0-1. And it's fouled away. The 0-2. So 2 down. And here's the first baseman, Ryan Howard. Oh, look at Ryan Howard will hit next. Two down, nobody on. Foul ball still 0-2. That one to first. So 2 down. And now the first baseman, Ryan Howard.
Ryan Howard.
Nice grab. Ryan Howard stands in for the Phillies.
Hut!
2 down, nobody on. Hammered down the right side, but foul. That one way inside.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
And a base hit right there. And now a 2-out opportunity for Adolis Garcia.
Well,
so digging in now for Philadelphia, Ryan Howard. Out towards right center field. And there's one down. There's a line drive to left field. Reaching for it. And one down. Ryan Howard getting ready to hit. 1 for 3.
Ball.
The lefty, the 1-0. Ripped to short. Bichette whips it to first. So 2 down. Ryan Howard now at the plate. Hammered down the right side, but foul. Hammered, and now maybe extra bases. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. And that's a 2-bagger.
all over that one.
All loaded up. Ryan Howard, and a dangerous hitter coming to the plate. Doubled his first time. That one pulled foul.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
Line drive. Makes the grab on the run. Runners tagging from second and third. Runner from... So 2 down. Ryan Howard stands in for the Phillies.
Runner!
The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. Hammered down the right side, but foul. Next one misses, and now it's even 1-1.
Clearly, he hasn't had it in this game, and looks like sooner than later, they're going to have to go to the bullpen.
What a stop. Goes to second with it, and very nicely. 1 out, runner at second. Ryan Howard, the next to hit. Squirts away a little bit. They'll throw to third, and he's got no chance. He's out.
When you try to move up on a ball in the dirt, you got to be sure that it gives you enough time to make it safely. Guess wrong, like we saw here, and you'll pay the price.
2 down, nobody on. Strike 3 went back. So 2 down. Ryan Howard stands in for the Phillies.
That's a ball.
So 2 down.
Batting fourth,
Stepping in,
the first
Ryan
baseman,
Howard.
number 6, Ryan Howard.
And next will be the cleanup hitter, Ryan Howard. Two down, nobody on. And it's 1-1.
Back-to-back breaking pitches away, you get the feeling as a hitter that the pitcher's afraid of you, that he doesn't want to challenge you. So I think the confidence level is raised right here.
And it finds its way through for a hit. Can't glove it cleanly. It's low and bounces into center. No advance, though. Ball didn't get too far away.
Once you get the ball.
Ryan Howard stands in for the Phillies. Doubled his first time up.
Big-time jam right there. I hate it as a hitter, but standing in center field, you can't help but chuckle a little bit.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Soto going after it. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. And there's 2 away. So 2 down. And now it's the cleanup spot for the Phillies. Ryan Howard. Now a bullet to second base, but he's got it. A dive. Nice stop from his nick. So 2 down. Ryan Howard stands in for the Phillies. Out towards right center field. Gets under it. So 2 down. Now it's the cleanup hitter for the Phillies. Ryan Howard.
Ball. That's high.
And digging in for Philadelphia, Ryan Howard.
Ball. That's in.
Line drive, base hit. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate. Now it's the cleanup hitter for the Phillies, Ryan Howard. Sliced hard, but foul down the left side. Swing and a ball popped up. Simeon takes it in for the out. Back here, Citizens Bank Park, bottom of the 7th. Ryan Howard stands in for the Phillies.
You know, these Phils just aren't putting great swings on the baseball in this one. Just one extra base hit for them, so they haven't exactly been hitting the ball gap to gap or out of the park.
So 2 down, and here's the first baseman,
number 6,
Ryan Howard.
Ryan Howard.
The 1-0. Slapped hard the other way, but foul. Here's a 1-1. Swung out, belted. Deep. That one way back there, and that one's going to land. Not so. Ryan Howard digs in now.
Coming off an absolute bomb in his last at bat.
Howard.
Well, right now, this battery is seeing the aggressiveness of the hitters early in the count and often. So, got to be real careful that you don't give too good of a pitch, especially early in the count.
Has a beat on it. He's there. He's got back at Citizens Bank Park. Set for the last half of the seventh. Ryan Howard stands in for the Phillies. Swung on, belted. Deep. That one way back there. And that one's going to land not so much here, but here. Back here in Philadelphia, and now for the Phillies, Ryan Howard. High fly ball, pretty well struck out towards right center. Gone! Big dog! Hot shot, and he can't knock it down. Around first, digging for two. To second, and it pulls the shortstop off the bag. Back here in Detroit, we head to the bottom of the second. Alan Trammell up now for the Tigers. And there's a rocket into the outfield. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. The relay not in time. That's a leadoff double. Now it's the shortstop, Alan Trammell.
Shortstop, Alan Trammell.
In the So up next, Alan Trammell. In the air, left field. And it stays fair. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Didn't take long to get a result.
The right
Alan Trammell digs in now. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Swung on, belted. Deep. That one way back there. And that one's going to land not so much here, but here. And next to hit for Detroit, Alan Trammell. Tap foul at the plate. Line drive. Alan Trammell will hit next. That's to third. Mayo. Here's Holiday for
No,
one.
you're out.
Over to Alan Trammell up now for the Tigers. to third. Now here's the Tigers cleanup hitter, Alan Trammell. In the air, right field, Beavers. Alan Trammell getting ready to hit. And that one is lifted in the air. Lynn turns to the right on the. And up next for Detroit, Alan Trammell. There's a line drive to left field. That's a hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Well, clearly.
Now here's the Tigers cleanup hitter, Alan Trammell. 1 for 1 with a single and a run scored so far. Swung on, belted. Deep. That one way back there. And that one's going to land not so much here, but here. At the plate, Alan Trammell. Caballero over to. Now the number 2 hitter, Alan Trammell. And a foul ball. That one ripped, but foul. Lee gets his lead at first with nobody out. And next up for the Tigers, Alan Trammell. Now he breaks his bat. Chisholm. Now the third baseman, Alan Trammell. Hey! Out into left center for a line drive base hit. Bellinger returns it to the infield. Runner stops at second, and the first two reach to
the shortstop.
So runner at second, 2 down. Alan Trammell up now for the Tigers. 1 for 1 with a single and a run scored so far. Foul ball there. Man at second. Oh, look at the stop. Fires to first, and very nicely done for the out. Back at Comerica Park, ready to go, bottom 4. Alan Trammell up now for the Tigers. There's a swing and a drive. That's back. Gone! Big Dog's gotta eat. So a runner at third, 2 men out. Alan Trammell getting ready to hit. There's a line drive to left field. So a runner at third, 2 outs. Alan Trammell digs in now. Swung on, belted. Parrying well. You can kiss it goodbye.
How many times have we seen an early at-bat change the course of a game? It happens every night in baseball, and maybe it happens again here.
In the air, left field. Larnach settles under this one. Takes it in for the out. Throw sails over his head at first. So 2 down. Alan Trammell now at the plate. He's already homered here in this one. This one in the air, center field. Keishel settles underneath it. And that's the 3rd out. Ground ball left side. On to second. They get one. Double play. What a twin killing. Solo runner at third. 2 men out. Alan Trammell up now for the Tigers. High. Solo runner at third. 2 outs. Alan Trammell will hit next. On the ground. And that chance. Solo runner at third. 2 men out. Alan Trammell up now for the Tigers. And that misses. And the count even 1-1. The 1-1 is fouled off. 2 outs and 1 in scoring position. Pulls. And next up for the Tigers, Alan Trammell.
Alan Trammell.
Check swing.
Inside.
No appeal. 1 ball, 1 strike. That one ripped, but foul. And he can't come up with it. Still finds a way to get. Solo runner at third, 2 outs. Alan Trammell, the next to hit. This one in the air, center field. Solo runner at third, 2 men out. Alan Trammell getting ready to hit. Checks the swing. Now an appeal to first. He did not go around. And the 1-0. Gray. Solo runner at third, 2 outs. Alan Trammell up now for the Tigers. The 0-1. This one in the air, center field. Solo runner at third, 2 men.